Wow. All right. My eyes almost crossed when I saw this one because it was just within days of the last Secret Lair drop series. However, there is some more interesting, exciting news, and it's for MTG Arena Historic. So stick around for that information as well. 25 new cards are going to be added to the format on Magic the Gathering Arena. And we're going to go over every single one of them in full art depiction. All right, but starting off, we have a new Secret Lair drop series. I think I made it kind of clear my thoughts on this with the Secret Lair drops. It's not for everyone, okay? And don't I have a sense that sometimes people feel like I've been left in the dark. Unbelievable. Well, I feel the same way when the guy up the street buys a new Mercedes. I'm like, ugh, I'm left in the dark. Different kind of comparison, but you can understand the analogy here, okay? Now, moving along, we have March 12th release date for this new Secret Lair drop series, which is Thalia Beyond the Helivolt. Am I saying that right? Helivolt? Sure. All right. Anyway, it's a really powerful artifact, but it seems like it sees seldom play. $29.99. So they're really driving the price down on this. But what do you get inside of one of these? Well, first off, similar to other Secret Lair drops, we want to make sure, this is from Wizards, you can get this drop if you want it. Again, if you want it. Purchase in the 24-hour window, and you're guaranteed to join forces with this powerful woman. Yes, actually, yes, with this powerful woman. I forgot to mention, it's just one card. That's right. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. However, there are multiple alternate arts to this, and I do think that's kind of unique, but I'm really not too sold on this one. A very powerful card. It's a 2-drop human soldier. Sees a heck ton of play. Legendary creature, 2/1, first strike, non-creature spells, cost 1 more to cast. So as long as you're running like a deck based around humans and just humans alone, and you're trying to get your damage in, really, really quick with just creature spells, 9 times out of 10 you're going to run a card like this, especially mono white, or whatever other colors you're going to go. But non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. So if they're trying to remove this, let's just say a lightning strike, lightning strike is 2. Lightning bolt I was going for. Lightning bolt, let's say they try to lightning bolt this. Well, it's not going to cost 2. You have to spend 1 additional colorless mana in order to take it out. So it's 1 red mana and 1 colorless mana. Okay, moving along. So this is all the alternate art for this. I'm not going to spend too much time going over all of them. I just wanted to showcase the art on these. $29.99. The price on one of these right now, I did not put it up here, but the last time I looked, it was between 10 and 18 bucks. I cannot recall. If someone wants to drop that information currently, what is, and please name the various versions of Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Please include the different set names and the prices of those cards non-foil. I'd love to hear about what those prices are going for. But I think they're between 10 and 18 bucks right now. So yeah, these are all the different various arts. Really, really cool. Very interesting. And she's been a very powerful force in Magic the Gathering, especially in Modern and what have you. And there's not much more to say on this other than to show you guys the art. But what I would like to get into is, of course, the historic Magic the Gathering Arena. Now, what are my thoughts on this in a nutshell? If you can afford it, great. If you can't, don't get butthurt over it. It's okay. Not everyone's going to afford this. I'm probably going to skip out on this one. All right? Odds are I'm going to skip out on this one. It's a really cool card, but I don't need a whole playset of this, legendary creature, Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. I really don't, and it's $29.99. I mean, cool if I want to, bling out my deck, all right, for Modern, but I don't really do that. I don't play paper Modern human Thalia deck right now, okay? Great deck. It's been in the top 8 for a long, long time. It's hit or miss, lately, but it has been top 8 appearances in Modern. It's a great card. Very powerful card. So if you want them, there you have it, okay? In the completeness of its Secret Lair. And don't forget, you also get a random, I think it's random, glass pane planeswalker that goes along with these. So for $29.99, you have a 24-hour window on March 12th to get your hands on one of these, okay? Who's going to buy this? I'm curious if you guys are going to be putting money into this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to hold it against you if you purchase one of these. I still am kind of open-ended. I may purchase one of these. Maybe I want to get the entire set of all the drop series. Maybe I want to go bankrupt. Maybe I want to get a third mortgage on the house. Who knows? You know, anything's possible right now. But, and also, if you do get that, you also, they tagged it with Arena. So you do get some cool alternate art. You get all different skins, and you also get the sleeves, which is right here. So you'll get all 4 cosmetics, which can be played in, of course, Historic. Why? Because, well, we're going to get into that. All 25 cards. This is to the Historic, okay, format on Magic the Gathering Arena. If you're not hip to Magic the Gathering Arena, very, very cool place to play Magic the Gathering. Especially if you don't got an LGS around you or you have no friends, you know, stuff happens, all right? You know, we all screw up relationships. All 25 cards will be craftable via wild cards, or you can purchase a playset, 4 copies of each card, for either 4,000 gems or 25,000 gold. For people who play a lot and already have a lot of cards already, I'm just saying 25,000 gold, like I have that sitting around. And the reason being just because, well, I use gems and I purchase most of my packs, but that's because I'm an entertainer and I have to provide new decks and all that every now and then. What are you getting? What are the new cards to Historic? Well, let's have a look. Actually, 3 of these cards are like really notable favorites that ring close to my heart right here. If I had the bell right now ringing, I'm looking for the bell. I don't see the bell. I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, Dragon Master Outcast is one of my favorite cards. Although it's not that simple to get going because it's so easy to remove. But if you can keep this stinker on the battlefield at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. It's every single turn. You got to protect your Dragon Master Outcast. It's a 1/1. Anything can remove this basically, okay? Almost anything can remove it. Also, we have Goblin Ruin Blasters, a 3-drop. With the kicker of 1, you may pay an additional red mana as you cast a spell with haste. When Goblin Ruin Blaster enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, destroy target non-basic land. Hooray. For those of you wondering, these are braces. I know. I'm going to have a really pretty smile here in a little bit. Something I regretted when I was younger, but I did it later in my life. It's never too late to do something. All right? There you go. Words of wisdom. I don't know. Moral of the story. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Secluded Steep. There you go. And Tranquil Thicket. Both reprints. Were they new to Modern Horizons? I'm not certain. This is the Modern Horizons symbol. I thought they were in another set, but I could be mistaken. Anyway, you tap it, you add one of the manas to your manas pool, and it has cycling. That's the big deal. Cycling, so you would pay 1 plains, for example, on the left here, and discard this card, draw a card. So if you already have enough mana, you don't need, mana's not the issue. Lands are not the issue. Then you can cycle this and get a free, draw. It's a great way to cycle through your deck, hence cycling. Okay. Ghost Quarter and Forgotten Cave. There you go. Ghost Quarter is a very powerful card, which makes me think maybe they're going to bring back some powerful land. Can anyone guess what that powerful land might be to Historic that they have banned right now? Anybody? Sacrifice Ghost Quarter, destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle their library. It is a very powerful land. It's been banned recently. It's true. It's true. I wonder if someone can guess it. Forgotten Cave. Same with the cycling. Oh, okay. So I guess they were printed in the Commander set at some point because I have obviously a very art here. So there you go. Moving along. Then we have Knight of the Reliquary and Lonely Sandbar. Again, Lonely Sandbar, part of that cycling group. Knight of the Reliquary gets +1/+1 for each land card in your graveyard. Tap it, sacrifice a forest or plains, search your library for a land card, put on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle your library. This can be pretty ridiculous with the right kind of lands. I'm just saying, all right? If you guys know what I'm talking about, give it a shout out. All right, very powerful card. Then we have Platinum Angel and also Pack Rat. I did not see Pack Rat being, like entering Historic. I didn't see Platinum Angel hitting Historic, but both really cool cards. 7-drop, Angel, flying. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. If this is on the battlefield, forget about it. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. So you got to figure out a way to win the game with this on the field. And it's quite simple. Beat the crap out of them. It's a 4/4. Pack Rat is a deuce drop. Creature rat. You can find it in the sewage. Pack Rat's power and toughness are each equal to the number of rats you control. For 3, this was just reprinted in one of those more recent Secret Lair series, okay? 3, discard a card. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of Pack Rat. Star. Man, that goes way back. They used to do the stars. We haven't seen Star lately in quite some time. But nonetheless, very powerful card, especially in those rat kind of decks. Are we going to see Rat Tribal take over Historic? Probably not. But, you know, it is something that is now in the meta, or will be soon. Meddling Mage and Maelstrom Pulse. Really cool additions to Historic. As Meddling Mage comes into play, name a non-land card. The named card can't be played. I really despise Azorius Control. And it just got an upgrade in Historic. That's all we needed. We just needed this card right here. That's it. All's well. And then we have Maelstrom Pulse. It's a 3-drop, destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. So if you had a bunch of rats out or something, we'll see you later. Destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. Or if you have multiple copies, even of Meddling Mage out, well, you can destroy all their opponent's Meddling Mages. There you have it. Fun times. Great way to stay in shape. Waste Not and, I'm going to say this so wrong, Virulent Plague. Virulent Plague. Sure, man. It's a creepy looking Cyclops. It's not even a Cyclops, stupid. It's got 2 eyes. Waste Not and Plague over here. So Waste Not's a deuce drop. Really cool card. Enchantment. This card was up to like $10 recently. Whenever an opponent discards a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Make your opponents discard a bunch of cards. Gain a bunch of zombies. Everyone wins. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, add 2 black mana to your mana pool. That can get out of hand. Whenever an opponent discards a card, non-creature, non-land card, draw a card. Waste Not, if you haven't gathered yet, is a very powerful card in black. It does a whole lot of stuff, especially if you are discarding stuff from your opponent's hand. That's the way you would want to run this card. And I'm actually kind of excited to run it. Then we have the Plague. Creature tokens get -2/-2. Are we going to see this crazy, like, huge wave of token creatures coming into Historic? Well, we already have some. They're not too shabby. But are we going to see even more? Is this a sign of the times? Is this a telling sign? No, this is an ultimate sideboard card. If you're running black, now you know. Moving along, we have Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. That's right, the card we were just talking about. And also Terravor. Unbelievable. Again, first strike, non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. It's a 2/1. Crazy to see this card entering into Historic. But it is going to be there. This, I'm honestly, I'm happy that they are bringing more cards into Historic. They need to do that, etc., etc. Pretty soon, all of Pioneer is going to be there. Pretty soon, you're going to be able to bust out your mobile device, and you're going to be able to play on your phone Magic the Gathering Arena. This is going to happen within a year's time. I'm not joshing you. Who's Josh? Nobody knows. Terravor is a 3-drop. Trample. That's right. Terravor's power and toughness are each equal to the number of land cards in all graveyards. Well, find a way to make your opponents discard stuff and go to town on them. And that's going to be a fun time. Also, it's in green, so there's a lot of little tricks that are already existing in Arena and in Historic that allow you, to benefit from land cards in your graveyard. Good times. Great oldies. Magic 105.7. Now we have Sigil of the Empty Throne, 5-drop. And Ranger of Eos. Wow. 2 big cards being printed again. And white needed some help, and they got it. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Well, that stupid little black spell is not going to do anything against this now, is it? You're going to need 2 of those puppies out. But that's powerful. Imagine this currently in the current standard right now. Create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying every time an enchantment is cast. Not just hits the battlefield. No, when it's cast. So it can be countered. Doesn't matter. You get a 4/4 flyer angel. Hooray. Then we also have Ranger of Eos. It's a 4-drop human soldier. When Ranger of Eos enters the battlefield, you may search your library for up to 2. That's right, 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 1 or less. Reveal them and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. 3 dues. There are quite a few powerful 1-drop creatures that are floating around in Arena right now. And this is a card you need to fear. You need to fear it. You need to fear it a lot. Okay? Because when it enters the battlefield, you may search for 2 of them. And, they don't go onto the battlefield, but they go into your hand. And that's going to be scary stuff. So your opponents are going to kick the crap out of you if they have this card in their hand and know how to use a deck correctly. Hooray for pilots. Then we have Ghost Quarter and Ancestral Mask. Ghost Quarter, another one. Sacrifice Ghost Quarter, destroy target lands controller may search their library for a basic land card. We already went over this. Unbelievable. Ancestral Mask is a 3-drop. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. It's a 3-drop. Yeah, that can get pretty out of control pretty quick. You put that on something with Trample or something like that, you know. You take your opponents to Pound Town. Double Strike makes it even more flavorful. Boggles, why not? Run them. Let's have some fun, guys. Just need something to protect them all. I'm sure we have protection running afloat. All right, Trojan. Nyx, Fleece, Ram, and Murrow. Jersey. There's no S there. My bad. Jerry? Mero Ruggieri. Anybody? It's a really cool card, though. Merfolks, something that can be very, very dangerous now, because we already have a Merfolk card in Ixalan. It's a 2-drop. That's right. And it's Simic colors, blue and green, and it gives a +1/+1 to all Merfolks. Careful. Merfolk's going to be dangerous, especially something like this. Other Merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap target permanent. This can be busted. It's a deuce. Really cool. Fun to see it entering Historic. Historic's looking like a very fun format to play in. Watsy little snakes. Nyx, Fleece, Ram, 2-drop at the beginning of your upkeep. Be annoyed. That's right. It's a 0/5. Be very, very annoyed. That's what the Nyx, Fleece, Ram does. Very cool way to get life on the field. And it's a 0/5. You can block with this thing, have all types of shenanigans going on with it. Fun times. Barrenmoor and Bojuka Bog. That's right. Some sideboard cards. Well, Bojuka Bog is more of a sideboard card. Enters the battlefield tapped. When Bojuka Bog enters the battlefield, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Yeah, typically you want to see this in some kind of sideboard. And the reason being, well, you can exile all cards from target player's graveyard, you know, especially with the new mechanic that just came out from Theros, Beyond Death. There you go. Escape, forget about it. You can't bring that stupid card back. We'll see you. All right. But really, it's graveyard hate at its finest. Barrenmoor, on the other hand, tap it, add a black mana, and cycling for a black mana. Hooray. That is the entirety of it. Wow, we went through that rather quick. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Sorry for the late drop today. If you do enjoy these kind of videos, by all means, take a moment, punch the like button in the mouth. All right. And let me know, are you guys going to buy this? The Thalia, I'm not hating on Thalia. She's a great card. Very powerful. She's a heck ton of play. Not hating on it. I just think really 4 copy. You couldn't have thought of anything more creative. You know, you had to go the same route as, what was the one card they reprinted? It's similar to Opt. They did a whole thing on it. I skipped on that one too. But they made 4 different alternate art copies of that card, and they bundled them all together for $29.99. The cool thing is you do get a Mystery Planeswalker with it, but is it worth it? You know, that's the question you really have to ask yourself. March 12th, $29, 99 smackaroos. May or may not see me opening this. I'm not certain. I'm torn. Watsy, I'm going to go get a 3rd mortgage. I think I'm going to call it a day at that. Check out these other videos, because I'm going to need you to check out these other videos if I'm going to get a 3rd mortgage on my house. Life is grand, huh? Skadoosh.